that sucked. That really sucked. Oh my gosh. 4-3 win, San Diego Padres. Winnable game by the Yankees. Right? But before we throw all the blame onto Boone and all the blame onto Devin Williams, if people are going to do that, let's just remember Luke Weaver is the guy to give up the burst, the bases loaded double to Manny Machado, and then the 2-run single to Xander Bogaerts. He does not get to escape accountability here. He's part of the loss. Yes, the Knicks did win. Shout out to the Knicks for a come from behind winning game 1 over the Boston Celtics in Boston. Overtime, baby. Okay? But also keep in mind, the Padres are in first place. They are a good team. That team is stacked. So, am I surprised that the Yankees lost to the Padres? No. I mean, it was a winnable game. Yes, but they didn't win. The weather sucked, obviously, too. So that didn't help. But I wouldn't be giving excuses for Weaver either. Weaver blew it. Okay, that's it. We would say the same thing about Devin Williams. He didn't have enough time to warm up. He blew it. Guys, we got to say the same thing with Weaver. Right? No. But Carlos Rodon, 6 2/3 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 5 Ks. He's got his ERA is 2.96 now. He's every bit of his frontline pitcher. Fernando Cruz came in with a third. I would have loved to bring him back out, in all honesty. But I understand. They've been using him a lot. So, and at that point, they probably felt they didn't need to bring him back out. So Devin Williams came in 2/3. He only gave up 1 hit, but he gave up 3 runs because he loaded the bases. They all, Luke Weaver gave them all up, but all those runs were credited to Devin Williams, except 1. He had 2 strikeouts. Luke Weaver came in a third of an inning, 2 hits, 1 run. And then Tim Hill came in with a clean 9th inning. Offensively, Trent Grisham 1 for 3 with another home run. He's got 9 homers now. He's been 298. Judge 0 for 3. His streak is over. He is batting a paltry 414. So Ben Rice 1 for 4. Paul Goldschmidt 2 for 4. Batting 353. Cody Bellinger was 1 for 4. Volpe 0 for 3, but it's good to see him back out there and healthy. So I like that. Austin Will was 1 for 4. Oswald Peraza 0 for 2. Jason Dominguez pinch hit, struck out the end of the game. And Yorba Vivas was 0 for 2 with a run scored. And that's pretty much the offense for the Yankees and the pitching box score for the Yankees. Right? Now around the horn, okay, he probably didn't. They've used Cruz a lot, and this isn't Boone's fault, Mike. So let's stop. Give Luke Weaver some accountability, please. He's the one that gave up the hits, not Devin Williams, not Evan Boone. Luke Weaver gave up the hits. Okay, just say it. It's obvious. Can't deny it. Our opinions don't change that fact. Yes, Luke Weaver's. We love Luke Weaver. Yes. But he's going to make mistakes too, and he made one tonight. Period. End of story. Tomorrow's another day. Okay? So why are we spending so much time blaming Boone and blaming Devin Williams? Luke Weaver's one to give up the hits with Devin Williams' help. Okay? Got to say that too. He didn't make it as easy. He didn't make it easier, but it is irritating, Ace. Yeah. This is a winnable game. Crappy weather. I thought they were going to pull it off too, but it didn't happen. But that's also a credit to the Padres. Staying patient, taking advantage of their opportunities. This is a stacked lineup. So, Williams, he walked a couple guys, Devin Williams, and unfortunately, but he did have 2 strikeouts. But again, had Weaver not given up those hits, none of those runs would have been to Williams' stats. So, but it is okay to say Weaver gave up the hits because he did. Okay, there's nothing we can do change that now. But again, it's a long season. There's a lot of baseball to go. Yankees are still in first place. The Padres are still in first place. Now around the horn, the Mets are up right now in the 5th inning, 2-1 on the Diamondbacks. The Mariners are up 4-2 on the A's in the 3rd inning. The Cardinals beat the Pirates 6-3. The Royals beat the White Sox 3-0. The Brewers beat the Astros 5-1. The Cubs beat the Giants 9-2. The Braves beat the Reds 4-0. We lost 4-3, obviously. The Dodgers beat the Marlins 7-4. And the Cardinals and the Guardians and the Nationals postponed. So probably going to play a doubleheader tomorrow. So it's what it is. It is what it is. This is baseball, AJ, unfortunately. So, and, yeah, I would have, I would have either left Devin Williams in or brought Cruz back out. But again, the Yankees have been using Cruz a lot because the starters have not been given us length. So I understand the logic not bringing him back out when they were up 3 runs. So it is what it is. No, and I get you. I get what you're saying too, Buckeye. He knew. He knew Devin Williams. He knew, it's unfortunate, but we gave them that win. We got to come back tomorrow and win this game. Tomorrow's Michael King on the mound. So we got King and then we got Dylan Cease the next day. It ain't going to be any easier. Okay, and we're going to still face the same good Padres lineup. And there's a chance that Jackson Merrill might be off the IL tomorrow, I think, or the next day. So they're going to get him. But again, he might be timing-wise behind, but he is a star player. So we'll see what that happens. We'll definitely see what happens. But I don't know, Brandon. I'm not worried about Alcantara right now. I'm not worried. I mean, not at the price that some people are suggesting. So we don't know, Lou. We don't know if Schmidt's going to cook tomorrow. Realistic Yankee fan, who's to blame? Who gave up the hits? Realistic. That put the Padres ahead. Hmm? Who gave up the hits? Padres did have something to do with it. Yeah, they're good. Manny Machado was very good. No, he didn't give up the hits. Realistic. Luke Weaver gave up the hits, not Williams. Devin Williams walked guys. Weaver's the one that gave up the bases loaded double to Machado and the 2-run single to Xander Bogaerts, which took us from 3-0 to 4-3. Period. Some of the runs are credited to Devin Williams, sure, because he walked guys. I get it. Okay. Boone is not very good managing. That make you feel better, Donald? Would that make you sleep better at night? Not the bullpen. What was wrong with his? Why they didn't do their job? So what is that? Why is that Boone's fault, Donald? Why don't you just admit Weaver blew this, Donald? Nothing I said was untrue. So quit with the talking point of excuses. Nothing I said was untrue. I don't care if you like it or not. What a come from behind win, baby, from the next baby. What a come from behind overtime win in Boston. Right? Yeah, Weaver didn't have it tonight. It's okay, it happens. I'm not pissed off at Weaver. It was going to happen. We'll see. Yeah, realistic. Weaver failed tonight. Exactly, Davey. Yeah, it was 3-0, then became 4-3 on 2 swings of the bat. 2 swings of the bat. I don't know. I don't know how much it would cost, Robert. Honestly, how much prospects it would cost for Sandy Alcantara. Realistic. Weaver did it tonight. Why don't you just admit it? You can say Williams all you want, but Weaver messed up tonight. Sell what? Realistic. They need to sell what? Rodon was fantastic tonight. It's fantastic tonight. Rodon. Don't know, Wink. Don't know. Yeah, thank goodness for Max Fried, man. Who's 6-0. And we'll see him against Dylan Cease on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Sell what, realistic? You keep saying sell. I'm gonna cop out. That's such a weak response. Sell what? Things get tough, you're just gonna run and sell? Why? First thing he says, I never heard that one, AJ, but okay. Sell when we're healthy. What? What? If he trades Devin Williams around a deadline, maybe he does. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not stopping any messages, Donald. I'm not. My hands are here. I'm not touching the screen. You continue with your baloney arguments. So stop. How do you stop messages from people who don't agree with me? How do you stop the messages? The messages show up on the thing here. And whose messages am I stopping? If you block somebody, then you don't see their messages. But if their messages keep coming, they're not blocked. So I'm not exactly sure what are you talking about, Donald? Does somebody else do that? Well, exactly. Imagine trying to sell when we're in first place. Just like the Padres are not going to sell. They're not going to trade Michael King and Dylan Cease when they're in first place either. Right? Warren still needs some development, man. He's not there yet. What's your opinion that I'm blocking people from making messages because you watched the Yankees for 50 plus years? You just told me I'm blocking people. Who am I? Stop. What messages am I interrupting? The messages keep coming here. Everybody would see if I block somebody. Yeah, that closer's nasty, Buckeye. He's nasty. He can actually opt out after this year. Steals. What's up, brother? What is good? Crappy loss. Frustrating loss, man. Crappy loss. Come to. We don't know, Lou. He's going to go whoever pays him. If somebody gives him 9 figures, he'll go there. Michael King, that's his opportunity to get big money, especially if he plays well this year. If he continues to pitch well, he'll get big money. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Loizaga will bring us some velocity. Yes, he will. Yeah, you're right, Steels. Mm-hmm. No, Rodon was fantastic. He was fantastic. I don't know, Bruce, man. They're both good, honestly. But Grisham's on fire right now. So for those that are asking why we're sitting Devin White, Jason Dominguez, that's why. Because Grisham is red hot. You're not going to play Dominguez when Grisham's playing like this. No. He could be traded at the deadline for all we know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Davey. I mean, I'm not sure how much he will get, but if he pitches well, he'll probably get a nine-figure offer somewhere if he pitches extremely well. So yeah, well, exactly. That's true. That's true too, Buckeye. Steals, yeah, he's been bad, but again, I'll say this, and I've been saying this since I started this. He's not the one that gave up the two big hits. Luke Weaver was. I know people don't like to hear it, but it's true. Carl Pavlana, ooh, shots fired from Steals. Psh, psh, psh. Steals with the haymaker. Pah. Oh, and in black. Look at Devin Williams' career stats, man. Last 3 years, sub 2 ERA, 3 years in a row. There's no other reliever in baseball that's had that. But you can blame Cashman all you want for that. Nah, I hear you, Steels, man. I get it. I totally get it, man. Paul Quantrill. Damn. Stephen B. No. No Sandy Alcantara trade news. No, nothing new. Mm-mm. No, this isn't Cashman's fault, man. I know people keep saying Cruz should have gone, but keep in mind, I could see the logic by letting him, just sitting him after that, just getting through it. I mean, they've used him a lot, right? And they were up 3 runs, so they didn't think they would need to come back and do that, bring him back. So I get it. But what if they did bring him back and he did the same thing? We just don't know. Just don't know. Alcantara got owned again. You see, the Dodgers did win. Yep. Oh yeah. Well, isn't that the closer's job, Davey? I mean, it's an important point. You make a good point. Bring in a closer when you have people on base, leaves no room for. You're right, but that's what they're supposed to do, right? That's what Mariano Rivera did, right? This is what a lot of other people do. And again, this is what they expected for Devin Williams. So, it is okay to hold Weaver accountable tonight. As much as people don't want it to happen, people just want to throw all of them on Devin Williams. He's not the one that gave up the hits. Luke Weaver did. Period. But tomorrow's another day. I'm over it already. Nothing we can do. Game's over. Right? Nothing we can do. Yeah. Let's see what they say. Cashman's done a ton of that in block. A ton of that. People thriving in New York. I mean, Luke Weaver's been thriving here. Guys who thrive here also make mistakes. Just like Mo, just like other guys. It happens. It's part of baseball. Bobby Bellback, really interesting. I don't know, Mike. I have no idea. No idea. Yeah. I keep him set up right now, Kid Clantel, and let him write himself. opinions that differ from no, I never said my opinions are right. And I'm not talking about opinions. I'm giving you facts, right? So my opinions, I'm talking about the facts. Nothing I said was untrue, right? That's not an opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, just like I'm entitled to mine. But I'm talking facts here, right? I already said Devin Williams walked a bunch of guys, right? Yes. Luke Weaver gave up the hits that drove him in, right? All facts. All facts. I don't discount people's opinions. People are entitled to disagree with me all the time. I don't block people for disagreeing with me. Other channels do that. I don't. Yeah, I don't think Machado would have fit here either, but he is a stud. Machado's a stud. Mhm. Mm. It's it's unfortunately baseball. I wish it wasn't, but yeah, good for Verdugo. The Padres are a fantastic team. They're really coming into, and Jackson Merrill's coming back. Um, and you have some other guys, reinforcements coming back too. So the Braves are about to dump Verdugo. Why would they do that? I'd be curious. Hmm. Pressure in New York is unbearable for some people, like it was for Gallo. Joey Gallo was afraid to leave his apartment because of the people. Yep, the Goose and Sparky line. You too, Gregory. Appreciate you, man. Just look. I encourage folks to look back as to what happened today. Okay, we all saw it unfolding. Right, Devin Williams served up the walks. Luke Weaver served up the hits that drove in the guys that walked. Okay, he's part of this blown save. Doesn't happen very often, but it happens. And again, it is okay. I've talked about Brendan Donovan for 2 years, Clear Clientele. I know, fantastic. Yes, the goose. Yeah. Yes, he did, the goose. Now his son Rooster is a Top Gun Maverick. Sports talk. What's happening? Yes, they did lose 9-2. I saw that. Um, we're bummed out too. The Yankees lost as well. So, yeah, it's the fair weather syndrome, Silver. People say trade, sell, and it's just, yeah, this is a common reaction by a lot of folks. And it's unfortunate because, it just shows that perspective is not welcome in some people's universe, right? So it is what it is. And like Willie Adames he's looking like a bust right now too, a big money bust. But am I confident he'll be fine? Yeah. But guys that have, the guys that signed the big contracts are not really paying the dividend right now, with the exception of Max Reed. Um, we had more opportunities to score more runs. You're right about that too. You're 100% right there, Stephen B. Yeah. Well, exactly too, Buckeye. We got to turn the page and move to tomorrow. Now, the Mets, people keep, yeah, that's just a talking point that people love to go with. Pete Alonso destroyed the Williams, the Mets. It's just, that's the talking point of the day, the flavor of the day. So, yeah. This is true too. Boston losing, the Red Sox down. The Celtics lost to the Knicks, which is wonderful. No. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm a Goldschmidt fan. Goldschmidt's been fantastic. Yeah, Davey. I mean, it would have been nice the other way around, but again, you can't rule the Padres out, man. They're that good. You know, you could tell they're a freaking good team. And it's changed. Just tomorrow's another day, man. Don't worry about it. That's why I don't have any hair. I shave my head, so I don't have to pull it off, pull my hair out. You know, tomorrow's another day. Just shake it off, man. Slanted facts. What does that mean, Don? I don't know what that means. It was terrible tonight. The weather sucked. It was just a terrible game for baseball. Yeah. Yeah, you could be right. He was fired up the manager. Yeah, that Tatis ejection. It looked like it did. That's for sure. Yeah, I see that. 93 subs from 100. That's good. Yeah, he'll get it. He'll get his 100. He will get it. I'm confident of that. He's doing good over there. Well, that's true too. You can't argue balls and strikes. It's like an automatic ejection. So some of these rules are just. Well, it is what it is. Pacers beat the Cavs. Yeah, man. And the Knicks would then face the Pacers to see who goes to the finals. Oh God. Ooh. Nothing new on Hill. He's continuing a strong program, Buckeye. He's still until we hear otherwise. He's projected to come back in mid-June, as far as we know right now. So yeah, AJ Minter, he's out for the season. I saw that too for the Mets. They lost a reliever. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it was a strike on that. Yeah, yeah. But happens. This is just. uh, No, nothing guarantees. Exactly, Robert. Nothing guarantees a win. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, we do, McDonald. Yes, we do. Just shake it off, man. Tomorrow's another day, dude. That's all we got to do. You got to shake it off, man. And Buckeye, how you feeling, by the way? You get the test results? I hope you're doing all right, Buckeye. Yeah, Lombard Jr. and Spencer Jones, teammates in Double A. A dynamic duo. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But I expect some more roster moves to happen in the next couple of weeks for the Yankees. I think the next one's probably going to be Clayton Beater or Johnny Loizaga to add to the bullpen. Um, yeah, I think Spencer Jones should be promoted to AAA soon too, and he needs some AAA time before coming up to the major. So I doubt Lombard surpasses Jones. All right, we'll take that, Buckeye. We'll take that, man. As long as you're okay, right? I think Spencer Jones gets a late season call up. I'm not sure, Kit Clantel, Kyle Tucker. I'm not sure because he's going to cost $500 million. No, I'm not sure with Kyle Tucker yet. This is going to be expensive. Mhm. So Tucker's going to be the flavor of the month now that Vlad signed his extension with the Blue Jays. He's going to be the number one free agent, Kyle Tucker. And then you have the pitching guys. Cease, you got Zach Gallen, King, and some other guys available. Kyle Tucker's going to be the top offensive free agent. Apparently, it was a stiff neck, Robert. Apparently, it was just a stiffness in his neck. That's the why he was scratched. But it's not in the IL. I keep saying the same thing too, Jonathan. They're probably if Jones keeps playing well, then he's going to make Kyle Tucker unnecessary. I've been saying it for how long? Over a year now, and I pick Jones over over Jason Dominguez too. If the Cubs crash for the trade, I'd be surprised, Jack. I would be surprised. I like him though. Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing too. Like, and that's the other thing too. Like, it's a matter of Bellinger and whether he opts back in. If he does, if Goldschmidt doesn't come back, then you can move Bellinger to first base and then move Spencer Jones to the outfield. So we'll see. You know, I mean, you know me, Jonathan. I wanted Imanaga over Yamamoto. No. Yep, I did videos on Imanaga. Cubs did well to get him. They did well to get him. No. It could be Rice at first base next year too. You're right about that too, Sammy. It could be. Well, Lombard's on a good path right now. Lombard's on a good path, and I think he's going to be the future third baseman for the Yankees. Petruzzi, what's good, brother? No, I'm not worried. I'm disappointed from tonight. It's too early to worry. The first week in May, it's too early. Yeah. NFE, brother. What's going on? My partner in crime with the rear naked choke, the Kimura, the arm locks. Yeah. Yeah, Yamamo's good. Mm-hmm. We'll see how long he stays good, but yeah. And good for him. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we got some fired up people, NFE. Got some fired up people. And not surprised. Can't blame them for being fired up after this one. So same here, Palvis. Have a great night. Sometimes look, man, sometimes you gotta go across this way, right? You gotta go over and you know the deal. Sometimes you gotta come from behind, do that, so you gotta do it, man. Sometimes it has to happen. People need to feel they need to feel carotid, man. Joe is killing it on his channel. He's live right now too. Good for him. Oh no. How do you low blow somebody's cheesecake? Cheesecake is one of the greatest things in the world. Got cross collar NFE? You do cross collars? I like cross collars, man. I like when you get I like when you get deep, like oh yeah. How do you low blow somebody's cheesecake, man? Come on. Cheesecake it's one of life's great pleasures, man. Kazan Dibi, I've not had that, baby. I don't know what it is, my man. I can't say I know what it is. And if I can ask you, what is it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know what it is, my man. But give me some insight. We'll have to learn something new today. You know what that is, NFE? Cousin D? Oh, exactly, too, Buckeye. Last thing you want to do is accelerate him and throw him to the wolves when he's not ready for it. It could affect his development. So, ricotta recipe cheesecake? I don't know if I've ever tried the ricotta recipe cheesecake. I got to try that. But I'm a fan of traditional cheesecake. I love cheesecake. And even when you put a strawberry, a couple of raspberries on there, it's, oh, God. Turkish dessert like flam. Ooh, ooh, sounds good. Duck races. Yankees organization overhyped. Who in the organization overhyped them? Caramelized milk pudding. That sounds incredible, Hennessy. I need to try this. Sour cream cheesecake. Yeah, is that the traditional cheesecake? Sour cream. If it is, that's one I like. I've not tried the ricotta. Cheesecake Factory. I like Juniors. I just like the thicker. Flan. I love flan. Spanish dish. I love flan. Oh yeah. I don't know what's in the Austin Wells burrito. I got what's in it, but I saw him doing the promo for it. What's in the what? I haven't even tried the Aaron Judge burger. All right, we got a couple Turks confirmed. All right, we have the Turkish consensus here. All right, well, see, this is the key. If you have multiple Turks confirming this is good, then that gives us some legitimate credibility here. So we need that. We need that. German cake. I don't think I've had that either. Ricotta. I haven't tried. I gotta try the ricotta cheesecake. I don't know. I gotta try it first with them so that I can compare the two. Mm. Now you guys are making me hungry. It's too late to eat too. So I gotta get up in the morning. Tomorrow's night of 1,000 kicks or day of 1,000 kicks is where I do all my kicks in the morning. Lots of them. Oh, do we have only one legitimate Turk here? And if he's only is the only real one? Do we have some poser Turks here? Oh boy, barbecue chicken. I've tried that. That's pretty good too. I like plain slices. That's my jam though. Plain. Meatball Judge 90. Oh God. Yeah, it's Schmidt versus Michael King tomorrow. Schmidt versus King, and then Dylan Cease versus Max Fried Wednesday. So, oh, Brian York, look at this. I think we got another OG in here. I like the OG dialect here. I like it. Davey, all right. Davey's got the Middle Eastern flavor. This is what I'm talking about. We need that. We need this in here, man, in the family. And you're right, Cease is not pitching too well. We have to capitalize on this. We have to capitalize on it. He's got a big arm. And hopefully we can jump all over King tomorrow. But King is good. And he's familiar with Yankee Stadium. We'll see. We'll see. But it is getting late, folks. So I'm gonna let you all go. I thank you all for coming on. Thank you for venting your frustrations as well as always. It's always good to do that. Okay. Make yourself heard. Make yourself heard. So, and I hope people understand that I'm going to continue to put out facts. Okay. My opinion is not more important than your opinion, and so on and so forth. So I'll never put that talking point out here. My opinion is not any more important than anybody else's. I just think it's important to base our opinions into facts. Okay? No. Chocolate. I don't need eclairs, Jamie. I don't even eat that. I mean, cheesecake. I like. Apple strudel. Um, Cherry pie. My wife makes a really good cherry pie. Chocolate cookies. Stuff like that. But cheesecake is one of my tops. Oh yeah. Well, that's King. It had to be painful for one. So I'm like, okay, that was a painful piece to give up. McDonald's apple pie, yes, not my favorite. I mean, Peter Luger's apple strudel is the best I've ever had. So, um, well, let's see if King's puts his money where his mouth is. Let's see if he comes back. But go have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all of you. You're the best. Have a great night. See y'all tomorrow.